Hi everyone. It's been a while since I recorded one of these pieces to camera. I hope you're well and you're taking care of yourselves. As we approach Christmas and the end of the year, there was just an idea that I wanted to introduce to you. One of the things I've been blessed with over the last 12 months has been a podcast called Bible in a Year. And it does pretty much what it says in the title. It includes reading through the Bible in a year, mostly in chronological order, although occasionally they broke it up with one of the Gospels. And I followed it on a podcast, which was actually an American Roman Catholic one. So the one that I did also had the Apocrypha, those extra books between the New Testament and the Old Testament that are not included in our Bible, which was new to me, and that was interesting enough. But as I've approached the end of the year, I thought it might be an idea for us, or at least some of us, to do this together. And so I'm issuing the challenge to those who want to join me to read the Bible through in 2022. However, I'm not suggesting that we use the podcast I've been using the last 12 months. We'll stick to the 66 books of our Bible. And the reading pattern will be slightly different. Rather than labouring through Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Chronicles, and not hitting the New Testament until about October, this pattern does things slightly differently. It's devised by the team behind the Alpha course, and each day has 3 readings. There's a wisdom reading, which comes from the Psalms or the Proverbs and sort of acts like a call to worship. There's a New Testament reading, which then turns our eyes towards Jesus. And then that's followed by an Old Testament reading, normally slightly longer than the New Testament one. And they do it in that order because that way it encourages us to read the Old Testament in the light of the God that we encounter in the New Testament in Jesus. And to help with it, as there is with pretty much everything these days, well, there's an app for that, cunningly called Bible in 1 Year. And it offers a variety of options. You can use the full version, which will take you around 20 minutes or so each day. Maybe you can fit it into a commute. Or those who have a busier lifestyle and don't really have that much time in their day, there's an express version which takes about 10 minutes. And there's even a youth version of it. Some of you, even if you're not that young, might feel young at heart and be able to do that. And to encourage us along the road, it is my intention to post short messages from time to time based on what we've been reading, and to offer sometimes, perhaps initially on Zoom, when we can meet to discuss questions that have been raised by our reading. And once we get started on it, I'll share a little more about how I intend to work that. And to help you plan the reading, I've started putting together a little schedule with day numbers and readings. I'll get some printed out and I'll try to find a way of linking it on our website. You'll notice that I haven't included dates on it if you actually look closely at it, because I think dates can be a bit of a slave master. You fall behind and then you feel this desperate need to catch up, and you start feeling guilty, and then you fall so far behind that you just go, oh, I can't do it, and give up. This way, you just pick up from where you left off. And if it takes you more than a year, either a little more than a year, or even a lot more than a year, well, there you go. You stuck at it. But I will hope you will join me on this journey in 2022. And that you will discover more about our scriptures and the God we encounter in them. God go with you, and may His grace and His peace pursue you throughout this Christmas and into the new year. Amen.